live from Fort Worth. This is the Tandy Satellite Television Network.
Good afternoon, and welcome to another Computer City Satellite broadcast. My name is Jamie Alexander. This is our second Computer City Merchandising and Advertising special show, again featuring this weekend's advertised door-busting specials. Our presenters today are Michael Flink, Senior Director, Merchandising and Marketing, and Jim Hamilton, General Merchandise Manager. They will do brief presentations on the major advertised specials, reminding you of the key selling points of each, and then they will be available for your questions. And your questions are not limited to just this weekend's ad merchandise. It's a no-holds-barred, open-door, ask-them-anything Q&A session concerning any aspect of merchandising and advertising. Before we begin, I want to mention that next Tuesday, the 23rd, Borland will be doing a special satellite broadcast to our customers in your store. This will introduce their new D-Base for Windows program. This is a postcard that was mailed out to over 48,000 customers who have bought a PC, a Windows database, spreadsheet, or Windows language program in the last 8 to 12 months. This card invites them to come to your store to see this one-hour broadcast by Borland at noon, 3, or 6 Central Time. That's right, it will be shown 3 times for your customers' convenience. Song Huang, the D-Base for Windows product manager, will follow the tape program with a live Q&A session, so you'll need to have a phone available on the store floor for the attendees. You will be receiving a box from Borland soon with Borland baseball caps that the sales associates are to wear Tuesday afternoon. There will also be helium balloons with Borland reps bringing the helium, and there will be a free gift for everyone attending. Borland is trying to have one of their reps in every store during the broadcast. You will soon be receiving a sign announcing this that we want prominently displayed, and you will receive by email a Corel template for a bag stuffer. We will also do another merchandising satellite next Wednesday, the 24th, and then Thursday, the 25th, Packard Bell will train on their new product line, and Rick Cree, Vice President of the Tandy National Bank, will update you on credit. Wednesday and Thursday shows will all start at 3 p.m. Central Time, and we'll notify you of the transponder numbers. Well, now let's get on with today's show, and I'll turn it over to Michael and Jim.
Hello, I'm Michael Flink, Senior Director of Merchandising and Marketing.
And hello, I'm Jim Hamilton, General Merchandise Manager.
Welcome to the second in our weekly sales broadcasts.
We had a great weekend last week, didn't we?
Well, Jim, last weekend was good, but it was really only the second best Saturday in our company's history.
Does that mean we have even a bigger challenge this week?
What it means is that we have put some additional opportunities in place to make this weekend the most incredible, unbelievable, fantastic weekend in our history.
What could be better than last week's promotions?
Well, let's first review the plan. It starts with hard-hitting advertising.
What do you mean by hard-hitting?
This ad introduces our new creative format. We launched this concept in our Atlanta grand opening last week and had an absolutely spectacular grand opening event. In fact, our perimeter store, record numbers, and the Buckhead store had equally impressive sales.
What's the difference in this new format?
This new format introduces our new tagline.
What does the tagline do?
A tagline positions Computer City in the minds of our customers.
Oh, like great selection, best brands, super prices?
Right. When we introduced that line almost 3 years ago, Computer City set the standard for computer superstores. Now the rest of the industry has followed our lead, and it's time to raise the standard and create a new impression in our customers' minds, one that will be hard to duplicate. We have worked over the past 4 months with our advertising agency, the Richards Group.
Oh, I know them. They're the ones who created the Motel 6 We'll Leave the Light On campaign.
That's right, and it has been an incredibly successful campaign. They also do work for companies like Home Depot, Continental Airlines, and Taco Bell. Together with them, our advertising and marketing departments, Alan Bush and myself, we feel we've hit a home run with our new tagline and positioning.
Sounds great. Tell me more, Michael.
Well, it started out with research. We researched on a lot of our customers and discovered there are 5 major groups of customers. The first is small and home office professional users. The second, new family users. The third, medium business with about 100 or so employees. The fourth is large business, education, and government. And the fifth, experienced upgraders.
You mean bite heads.
Well, yeah, but in reviewing the needs of all these types of customers, we found an important common factor. Even though they all have different uses and needs, there was one common thought.
They want the lowest prices.
Well, Jim, price is important, but really it's not the key factor. What we discovered was that all of these groups had an element of FUD.
You mean fear, uncertainty, and doubt.
Exactly. For the new user, this may mean, will I be able to use it? For a large business, it meant, are we making the right platform decision? And for those experienced users, it means, is this the best technology?
I get it. How does our new tagline address all of these different groups?
Well, it does that by letting them know that you can't make a wrong decision when you go to the right store.
Wow. I can see a great number of thoughts in one simple line. It lets the customers know that their fears, uncertainty, and doubts can be overcome by making the right decision, and Computer City is the place to go to make the right decision.
That's right. And we still have the best prices, brands, and selection. And don't forget, we've got the best service also.
But there's a subtle message that says, anywhere else you go is the wrong place.
You've got it.
This is great. What's the ad look like?
Well, this week's ad, as you've seen, lays in our new ad line in a bold manner across the top of the product line. We've also introduced a new look and feel in the ad, and in the coming weeks, you'll see store signage and point-of-purchase materials that match this new theme and look and feel. We've also laid out the ad in a cleaner, less cluttered look, larger ad blocks for product, bolder headlines. The new store format looks great.
What's the message for this week?
The message for this week is computer prices are falling.
Now let's review the products in this week's ad. Michael, I would like to kick the merchandising presentation off with an unbelievable value. A 486 DX266 megahertz computer at $999. Folks, make sure you have your pencils and paper ready to jot down the features and benefits of this great deal. First of all, it has an Intel 486 DX266 processor. DX2 is definitely the processor of choice for this back-to-school season. It has 4 megabytes of RAM memory, expandable all the way up to 30 megabytes on the main system board, a 420 megabyte hard drive, 8 megabytes of internal cache memory, and expandable external cache to 256 kilobytes. It has 1 megabyte of video RAM, which is upgradable to 2 megabytes. This provides 1024 by 768 resolution with 256 colors for crisp, brilliant graphics. VISA Local Bus increases the graphics performance by increasing data transfer rate through the local bus. It has 2 5 1/4 and 2 3.5-inch drive bays, and the IDE adapter will support up to 2 hard drives or an easy upgrade to CD-ROM. And as far as expansion, it comes with 2 32-bit VISA expansion slots, and 1 is available. And as you all know, VISA increases the performance by transferring data at the speed of the CPU, or in this case, 66 megahertz. VISA utilizes 32-bit direct access between the CPU and peripherals, and which allows for efficiency for the video, the disk, the network, and multimedia controllers. This powerhouse comes with 4 16-bit ISA expansion slots, with 3 available, which provides plenty of room to increase functionality, with networks card, audio boards, and with other standard interface cards. It also has a 150-watt power supply, which provides ample power to run existing and expandable system configurations. As far as software, it comes with the standard DOS and Windows, plus Microsoft Works, which combines the most popular business tools, a word processor, a spreadsheet, database, charting, and drawing into one easy-to-use package. It comes with Microsoft Money, which organizes all of a user's finances in one place, and Microsoft Productivity and Entertainment Pack to round out this powerful software assortment. And it's made by Leading Edge. As most of you know, Leading Edge was founded in 1980. That's right, 1980, and was one of the first companies to offer personal computers that included features found in the more expensive brands back then, like Compaq and IBM, and at much lower prices. It was truly one of the first clones. Today, the company is backed by the Daewoo Corporation, a $28 billion global high-technology leader with vast financial and manufacturing resources. As a matter of fact, Daewoo is a major monitor supplier to AST, IBM, Dell, and many other high-quality conscious companies. You know, earlier in this year, when I was in Korea, I discovered that Daewoo even manufactures Pontiac automobiles for the Korean market. Leading Edge is a very much a company and a product line that you can sell with confidence. So you get a powerful company manufacturing a powerful computer, and all for $999. And if you add SKU 32, 10209, the Leading Edge .39 1024 by 768 monitor at $199, the customer will get the complete system for $1,199. And if they want to add multimedia, offer them the MediaVision Fusion XX upgrade kit, which we will talk about in a few minutes, for $199. Think about it. A 486 DX2 66 computer with a 420 megabyte hard drive, a .39 1024 by 768 monitor, and the multimedia kit for $1,399. That's lower than anybody in the marketplace on a DX2 66 multimedia system. What do you think about that, Michael?
I think there's an incredible value for our customers, and we've got plenty of product in stock and ready to go. We've also got some additional product to talk about. Many of you know that last weekend we had a big promotion on our IBM product. In fact, we sold over 1,000 pieces in the promotion over the weekend. It's incredible. Many, many, many stores sold out. But there's good news and bad news. The bad news is while many stores sold out, there are a number of stores that still have inventory. This was a one-time purchase, and there are no more available. The stores with inventory need to move through this product this week on the DX250. Our ad this week will feature an IBM DX33 machine at even a more blockbusting price of $1,199. That's right, $1,199 for legendary IBM quality. And what do you get in the package? Well, first, it includes an IBM monitor. That's a $399 value in the box. It's a 2.8 dot pitch SVGA monitor, and with IBM system providing high-speed local bus graphics, this puts the computer at a value of only $799 in the package. Obviously, they come in the same box, and you get a great value at the combined price of $1199. We've also put this system together as a hot bundle for the first-time family buyer. Combine the DX33, and remember, at this price, it's typically an SX computer, and the machine includes 4 meg of RAM, a 253 meg hard drive, and you can combine that with the GSX 220 dot matrix printer at an incredible value. That's the computer, the monitor, and the printer at $1399. Now remember, the system has 4 meg of RAM, a 253 meg hard drive, and it's DX technology at an incredible price point. And don't forget, it's got an internal data and fax modem, it's got preloaded software, and of course all IBM machines feature the combo floppy drive, a special value in today's marketplace. There are only a few systems nowadays that come with both floppies. Most of them only come with the 3.5 inch. We've got a great promotion lined up on this IBM. It's a featured product in our ad, and we have great quantities on hand. There's also another thing to think about. This DX33 is a slimline chassis, and if a customer wants to upgrade to multimedia, there is room to put a 3.5 inch floppy and replace the combo drive with a multimedia upgrade kit such as the MediaVision Double Fusion LX. Look for a special email tomorrow that will give you a special promotional price to be able to swap out the floppy drives and save the customer money. If you still have DX250 machines in your store, it's very important to display these two units side by side. The ad obviously will feature the DX33, but for only $100 more, the customer will have the opportunity to step up to DX50 technology, a larger hard drive, and more expansion. These two units should promote a lot of product and a lot of customers in our stores.
Michael, we have a hot printer in our line that sometimes gets hidden in the HP, Canon, Epson price wars. It's the NEC Superscript 610 laser printer, SKU 36-10457. You know, NEC is a $32 billion company that is known worldwide for its video and audio products, as well as leading the industry in displays and CD-ROM technology. NEC is noted for quality. The NEC 610 printer prints at a super fast 6 pages per minute. This is a great advantage over Hewlett-Packard printers' 4-page per minute machines. It has a 300 by 300 resolution with sharp edge technology. Sharp edge technology actually means that they print small dots around the letters to round out the form, to make a nice crisp letters and graphics. The printer's at Windows 3.1. The printer is Windows 3.1 driven, which means that the printer actually uses the CPU's processor, which means that when a customer upgrades their CPU, they also upgrade their printer. And since it is used under Windows, the normal commands that you would do on the front panel of the printer are actually done in a pop-down menu under Windows. No more moving from your CPU to the printer, back to the CPU, just to print a letter or a spreadsheet. It can all be done in Windows. The 610 supports Windows GDI and LaserJet 2P PC04 emulation, and for the environmental conscious customer, the 610 is an EP Energy Star compliant printer. All of these great features, and included in the box is an additional 20 TrueType fonts so that the customer gets a great printing experience on the first try. And of all of these features for only $439, which is our lowest price ever on this feature pack printer. As a matter of fact, it's the lowest price laser in the line.
The next item featured is a BJC 600 color inkjet printer. And boy, is there incredible news here. This is one that everyone in the store needs to know about. If you're nibbling on chips or doodling on your notepad, or if you're about to take a run to the sales floor, stop. This is an important Computer City breakthrough, and it's important for you to know about this information. The BJC 600 this weekend will be at a price that no other retailer will be close to. We have a big lead on the competition on this one. The BJC 600 has dropped in price. Canon's made a price move this week, and from now until the end of the month, and this is real important, it's just until the end of the month, there's a special savings on this product. Because the price change was announced, and only Computer City's advertising and marketing department can react quickly enough, Canon had planned to reduce the price of the BJC 600 to $499 on September 1st. And in actuality, they've released the new prices and the new costs, and obviously all inventory in hand's price protected. However, from now until the end of August, and only until the end of August, the $30 rebate's still in effect. This means the customer can get the new price, and listen carefully, a new price of $499 and the $30 rebate, or a net price of $469.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Nothing compares to the BJC 600 at this price. In fact, when you look at other printers in the marketplace, the HP 560C with barely any margin is much higher priced. And in fact, the BJC 600 offers your store the opportunity to double your margin over a typical HP printer product at a breakthrough price. There will be a high supply of BJC 600s, but the important thing to note is that the rebate ends August 31st. You can go out now and sell everything you've got, and pre-sell more if you need it. Offer our customers a great opportunity here. It's an opportunity to upgrade in bundles, And the BJC 600 features the following very important features for this printer. First of all, it's 360 dots per inch. That gives you high-resolution graphics, and when you combine it with the fact that it can do 16.7 million colors, you've got a printer that just can't be beat. And as always, the Canon product features separate ink cartridges. This is real important because the separate ink cartridges give you the opportunity to change out one cartridge at a time and gives you a much lower print quality or much lower print cost than typical HP product. The color range is one of the best available of any printer at this price, and the separate cartridges make it a lot easier to use. The BJC 600 has won numerous Editor Choice Awards, and the rebate and the new price your customers can't lose.
Michael, another outstanding value that we touched on several times today is the Multimedia Double Fusion LX Multimedia Upgrade Kit. This kit includes a double-speed CD-ROM drive, Pro Audio 16-bit sound card, which allows digital audio recording and playback. Plus, the customer receives Compton's Multimedia Encyclopedia as software, as well as 3 great programs from Microprose, Railroad Tycoon, David Ledbetter's Greens, and Flying Fortress. Also, as a bonus, and same in the box, is a very popular title called Lord of the Rings. Michael, this is going to be a great offer for anybody upgrading existing systems or selling one of our hot bundles or hot offers today that we've offered for this weekend in the computer line.
Let's take a review of one more product also. It's the Okidata 410E laser page printer. Compared to the Hewlett-Packard 4L, it's important to remember the 410 offers your customers a choice of much better printing at a price similar to the HP 4L, but at a gross margin much higher. This is a win-win opportunity for you and your customer. Try a display this weekend with the 410. The 410 has a demo print page. Simply by turning the printer offline and holding down the next/demo button, the 410E will print a test page. And it's important to notice that the 410E print page demonstrates the difference between 300 dot per inch printing and 600 dot per inch graphics. One side at a lower resolution of 300, and on the other side, resolution of 600. It's an excellent way to demonstrate to a customer the difference between 300 and 600 dots per inch. Let your customer decide the value of the product. We think they'll choose the OL 410E, and remember, the OL 410E, an award-winning printer, and the HP 4L are both 4 pages per minute. But that's where the comparison stops. The 410E features the following special features. First, it has 2 meg of RAM, which allows full-page graphics printing. Second, it has 600 dot per inch class printing, giving you much better resolution in both graphics and text mode. And third, at 2.4 cents a page printing cost, you save almost 20% over the per-page print of an HP printer. The 2 meg RAM for full-page graphics is unheard of. All the other printers in this price range only feature a 1 meg. The 2 meg gives you much better resolution and allows you to use the demo mode to show off the product and the difference between 300 and 400 or 300 and 600 dots per inch. It also has a 5-year warranty on the LED print mechanism, which is the best warranty in the industry. Let me also address one other thing. We've got a special information on the AST notebook. We think this is valuable to get to you today. Our sales of this product have been fantastic. In fact, we've sold over 2,000 of these products in the first weeks that we've had it. We are tracking shipments daily from AST, and many stores are selling them faster than we can get the trucks rolling. There are a number of shipments to the East Coast that are being tracked through Yellow Freight today, and we have released orders for another 3,000 machines that will leave today and an additional 3,000 machines that will leave the first of the week. This gives your store product coming in. We know that some of you currently are low on inventory, and for the product that's been slowed down on cross-country freight, we have the situation corrected for the next shipments. And in order to make this weekend better, we're having special shipments second date into most stores. So you'll have the AST notebook, you'll have the IBM product, you have the new price on the BJC 600, you have the groundbreaking leading-edge DX66 machine. what other tools can we provide, Jim, to give the stores the opportunity for the biggest weekend in our history?
Michael, there's only one thing that I know that would be even hotter than what we've already put together. That's if we topped it all off with 0% interest. As a matter of fact, Chuck Chenault has sent out a letter to all stores via email that gives the details of how to ring the 0% interest. It's 0% interest for 12 months, 12 weekly monthly payments. And that's Saturday and Sunday of this week. Again, 0% interest for 12 months on top of these already fantastic deals. That's a hot offer, Michael.
With 0% interest, with hard-hitting new advertising, with incredible values on Leading Edge, on incredible values on IBM, the new price point on the BJC 600, and there's one other thing. A few minutes ago, we reviewed our new advertising campaign that started in the newspaper. And let me remind you again that the success of this newspaper campaign in Atlanta has been phenomenal. But more importantly, we've got something going on that actually started yesterday that you may have heard. We have brand new radio commercials. The new radio commercials feature new creative concepts. They feature our new tagline. And most importantly, what we've done is triple to quadruple the amount of radio time that we'll be spending on the radio in this very important back-to-school season. Normally, on Sustaining Radio, we run 50 gross rating points a week in radio. This week, we're running 150 gross rating points. It goes to 200 gross rating points next week and to 250 the following week. This is real important because what this means is that your customers will hear these commercials and they'll hear them more and more frequently and get the message. They'll get the message that you can't make a wrong decision when you go to the right store. We'd like to introduce you today to the brand new commercials. We're getting ready to play the 3 brand new commercials. Listen carefully. You'll hear 3 different commercials. They'll introduce your new creative campaign. They'll introduce your new tagline. They're running on the radio today. And go ahead and take time. We're going to have a question and answer session immediately after the commercials. Go ahead and start calling in now. The number again is 1-800-TANDY-35. Go ahead and get called in. Remember, questions can be on any subjects regarding merchandising or advertising, and we'll be happy to answer any questions on the advertising product for today. So let's go ahead and roll those radio commercials.
A computer is like a car, sort of a vehicle for ideas, thoughts, words, information. And Computer City is the showroom. This is where you get to kick the tires, go for a test drive, see what this baby can really do. Does it have enough power? Do you like the way it feels, the way it handles? Maybe you want something fast like a sports car, or something with a lot of extra room like a luxury sedan. Or maybe you just need a reliable economy model. Take your time to decide. At Computer City, there's no hype, no high-pressure sales tactics, just a friendly person to help you choose from our selection of over 5,000 makes and models. Because it's a personal decision, your decision. And the only way to know which one's right for you is to get behind the wheel. So why not check out the AST Advantage DX2 50 megahertz computer with 4 megs of RAM and a 340 meg hard drive under the hood. It's pure driving excitement, and it's only $14.99 with monitor at Computer City on Route 30 in Framingham and in Saugus, Route 1 south of I-95. You can't make a wrong decision when you go to the right store. A computer is like a toolbox, a container to hold everything you need to assemble and build documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. And Computer City is the hardware store. This is where you find the nuts and the bolts, buy the lumber, get answers to your questions. How do I build this? What do I need to fix that? And if you're worried about not finding something you need, don't. Because this hardware store carries every tool imaginable for your computer. Over 5,000 items at guaranteed great prices every day. So whether you're a first-time do-it-yourselfer or a professional contractor, Computer City always has someone to help you find the tools to do the job right. Take the Hewlett-Packard 310 portable inkjet printer with 300 DPI resolution for professional-looking documents and transparencies. It prints 3 pages per minute and comes with a Hewlett-Packard 1-year warranty. And the Hewlett-Packard 310 portable inkjet printer is only $2.99 at Computer City on Route 30 in Framingham and in Saugus, Route 1 south of I-95. You can't make a wrong decision when you go to the right store. A computer is more or less a shopping cart, a portable collection bin you can load with everything your mind's hungry for. And Computer City is the grocery store, a supermarket with everything you need for a strong, healthy, well-balanced computer. This is where you go to read the labels, check the contents, squeeze the tomatoes, thump the melons. Whether you need a light snack or want to do some serious number crunching, we stock aisle after aisle of delicious goods, fresh from the manufacturer. And you don't have to run all over town or wait for a double coupon discount to get the best deal, because Computer City guarantees great prices every day. Take the Packard Bell Force 15 for just $1,199, for instance. It has a 420 meg hard drive, fax modem, and double-speed CD-ROM drive. It's just one of over 5,000 different ways this supermarket has to satisfy your cravings. Computer City, on Route 30 in Framingham, and in Saugus, Route 1 south of I-95. You can't make a wrong decision when you go to the right store. A computer is essentially a brain. Electrical impulses encased in a hard shell that process information and perform high-speed calculations. And Computer City is a think tank, a gathering of the most powerful brains in the world. Here you'll discover revolutionary ideas and surprising new answers. This is where theory becomes reality, and the future is just down the next aisle. Like the AST Advantage notebook computer with a 486SX33 processor for $999 at Computer City. You can't make a wrong decision when you go to the right store.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those commercials. Obviously, they're examples of our new creative campaign, and you should be hearing those in your market today and throughout the next 3 weeks. Before we take questions and answers, and go ahead and call in, the number again is 1-800-TANDY-35. Let's talk for a second about setting goals in your store. It's real important to have a sales goal each day for your store, and we think that the following goals should be established for this weekend. On Friday, establish your goal at 50% more than you did last Friday. With the new 0% interest, this should be an easy number. Saturday, 50% more than last Saturday. Again, a fantastic promotion, 0% interest, a great opportunity. And on Sunday, well, Sunday, you can double your sales. Set the goal for double last Sunday, so you can hit the right kinds of numbers and have a successful month. Let me give you an example of this. If last Friday your store achieved $100,000, increase your sites and set your goal on $150,000 for Friday. The same on Saturday, and then on Sunday, set your store's sites even higher. Have your store staffed and ready to sell, and let's double Sunday's business. Now, I'll turn it back over to Jamie to take the first phone call.
All right, Michael, thank you very much. And it's exciting to imagine those stores all setting goals, meeting those goals, and I think you've given them the tools to do that, and we'll be looking for those big numbers to come in. And we've got our first call in, and it looks like Stephen Patero from Riverside, California. Hello, Stephen.
Hi.
Go ahead and ask us your question.
Okay, I'm the sales engineer here at Riverside, and I've been talking to the Tandy technicians. We seem to be having problems with the Fusion LX CD kits, the inexpensive ones, especially those with a Philips CD inside. They seem to be going through 1, 2, or 3 sometimes to find one that'll work. Are you aware of these problems, or is there a fix coming up?
No, we haven't heard that before. That's been a product we've sold through quite a few of. The Media Vision folks are actually in the offices today, tomorrow. What's your store number? And we'll have someone get a hold of your technicians. And if there's any issues, we'll make sure an email gets out tomorrow. What store are you in?
295120.
Okay. Thanks, Stephen. We'll speak with the Media Vision people this afternoon.
I had
when we get
another
back.
question on a couple other items on that.
Okay, great.
We found that the Reveal Multimedia FX kit with the 35 CDs, the sound card is not compatible with some of the IBM products.
Okay. Good information. Again, let us review that. That's a new product for us. Is it just the 2 IBM PS1 models? Is that the incompatibility issue?
The DX250s are the particular ones.
Okay. Appreciate the comment. Again, we will get an answer and try to get an email out first thing tomorrow on what we find out with Reveal's kit. And that's the 35 CD system.
Right.
Okay. Appreciate it. Any other questions?
Just that the Citizen GX printer, I noticed that the color kit is available to the 31st if purchased with a computer system.
That's correct.
And you were asking us to make that as a bundle with some of the computers.
Right.
So that is available.
Yes.
So that's another selling item.
Sure is. It's a great value for this month.
That's it. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
thanks a lot for calling.
Great, and let's go to Mike Coons in Buffalo, New York.
How you doing?
Fine, Mike.
Go ahead.
First of all, on the LX, I believe there's an improved driver now for that. There
Okay.
was some driver problem.
Appreciate it, and we'll, like I said, we'll get the information out in an email and try to get it to stores first thing in the morning.
Alrighty.
What's your question?
Questions. BJC 600, we currently have 5 on hand, 0 on order.
When the price dropped, and we just found out about the price drop in the past 48 hours, as a matter of fact, we have gone ahead and ordered up, and they may not have seen your system yet because they go through an approval process in Fort Worth. We've actually gone ahead and placed orders for the months of September and October, along with the special new pricing. Canon has an incentive that will add an additional 2% margin to the product to your MDF fund, and we've gone ahead and placed those orders. So you should see those orders showing up on your system in the next 24 to 48 hours. Feel free to go ahead and pre-sell. It's real important because the rebate ends the end of the month, and the product will be coming in right at the end of the month. So the customer will need a receipt to get that mail, or go ahead and pre-sell. We'll have plenty of product on the BJC 600.
Alrighty. Secondly, you mentioned video upgrades for the leading edge. How is that available? We don't sell video upgrades.
You're talking about the RAM upgrade?
Yeah.
We've got video RAM upgrade chips that are being added to our line, and that'll give you an opportunity to upgrade the video performance, I believe, on the leading edge product.
Okay, great. And the last real quick thing was we haven't received a list of advertised products or proof for this weekend's ad yet.
This weekend's ad, because of the change, and we pulled product to get the BJC 600 at the new price in there. The ads are actually being satellite transmitted to the newspapers this afternoon. You should see a proof first thing tomorrow or by middle of the day tomorrow. We'll make sure we get at least a list of the product out to you. We had an ad in place. We felt the BJC 600 price change was such important news that we modified the ad to get it in there. But we'll get a list out to you tonight.
And when did you say the BJC 600 will physically be here? Will it be in time for the ad?
It will not be there in time for this weekend. We felt it was more important to break the price. You should see it beginning to show up, depending on what part of the country you are, mid to late next week, and then by the following week you'll have plenty in stock again.
Can we see who's pulling it on JDA and get some transfer? Because I'm sure that's going to go real hot.
Right. Contact your regional manager if you're in a situation where you need product, and he'll arrange to get you covered.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bob Moore in Arlington, Texas. Go ahead.
Hi there. I can barely hear you at this end, but I can see. I'm looking at the TV. If you can hear me okay, wave.
I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay. Couple questions for you. We have not yet seen the upgrade memory for the AST notebooks.
Glad you asked that question. We went out, and let me remind you, the AST notebook was a special purchase, and it took a little bit of work to find it. There is a shipment going out. In fact, it should be on your way, and quite honestly, I don't know the stock number. We'll put that in an email of response for this program. There's a shipment of about 5 to 10 SIMs per store coming out. It's a very small initial shipment. The supplier of that memory, we placed a rather large order right off the bat, and it caught them off guard. We will have it. I'll get the SKU number out in the email first thing in the morning for you. But it is on order. You may check your systems for a new SKU, and I believe it's a Viking part number.
Okay, we've got a lot of people looking for that. Next item has to do with the OL 410Es.
Okay.
Are we getting more of those? I've got one in the store.
Yes, you are getting more. In fact, we're kind of surprised. What's your store number?
5180.
5180. Okay, let me check situation there. 410Es have not been an inventory issue, but we'll make sure you get in stock.
Okay. I've had a lot of customers ask how to upgrade the VRAM on the IBM DX250s we had this weekend.
Good question.
And we're wondering how you do that. Where does the memory come from?
The memory is a memory upgrade kit. It's a special order item, and the best bet would be to have your group business sales group or your CCD group fax in an order to Jeff Fike's organization, and we'll order it in. We haven't had any requests to date on that, so if it looks like there's something that a number of you have a request on, if you give an email to David Greig, G-R-E-I-G, he's our peripheral buyer in charge of memory, and if it looks like there's a number of you who want it, we'll go ahead and bring it in as a regular SKU.
Okay, my last question then is, what are we going to do for this weekend to rain on the local parade?
In Dallas?
Yes.
Let's put it this way. You will have an ad that will be absolutely amazing. Details of the ad will follow. It's Dallas has some competition coming in the market, and we're getting ready to put a major rain dance on the parade.
Okay, we just want to make sure that we got it covered here as well, because people will be walking in the door with that Dallas ad down here.
You'll have it.
Okay, that's
okay,
all
thank you.
Thanks, Michael.
John Richards, Glen Burnie, Maryland. Go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing?
Great.
Hey, we currently have none on hand and none on order of the Borland D-Base 5 upgrade.
What was that item again?
The Borland D-Base upgrade that we have in the ad, and then we have the satellite broadcast on. It's
okay.
for 5810174.
I checked with the buyer yesterday on that, or early this morning, in fact, and Robin showed that the shipments are coming, that they're in most of the stores. So it's in the mail,
okay.
And should be there.
Obviously, it's a new product announcement, and Borland, unlike some other manufacturers, doesn't give us quite as much lead time on new product.
They had it here in plenty of time. We actually sold out of it already.
Huh, okay.
Oh.
One
Again?
other question for you.
Okay, just let me follow you back up on that upgrade question.
Okay.
Robin Bradshaw is the buyer. If you'll drop her a quick email, we'll get you some more coming. That's a product we get through distribution and get it to you pretty quick.
All right, very good.
Okay, do you have another question?
Yeah. We've done a wonderful job moving all the IBM systems from last week's ad, and I assume we're going to move all the DX33s this weekend.
Good.
Which is going to leave my IBM gondola pretty empty. Is there any new PS1 product on the way?
Well, the new PS1 product was just given to us in terms of final pricing. You will actually start to see it in probably 4 to 6 weeks. The reason they've delayed a little bit is they still had inventory in the channel. Quite honestly, our IBM assortment will be cut back a little bit. As most of you have read, PS1, Value Point, PS2 are all going through brand transitions, and it quite honestly looks like it'll be January before that's complete. So through now to the end of the year, your IBM selection will be pretty light. We feel pretty confident that between Leading Edge, Compaq, Packard Bell, US Logic, and 2 new brands you'll see shortly, we'll have you covered through the end of the third quarter and the balance of the year.
Very good.
Thank you very much. John Mears, Troy, Michigan. Go ahead.
I think George Burns is next.
Sorry, George.
Yeah.
Howdy. First, I wanted to say that we received our D-Base upgrades, quite a few of them.
Okay, good.
My first question concerns the Apple Keyboard 2s. We were shipping a large number of them back today, and we're wondering whether we're going to receive immediate replacement so that we can keep selling Apple computers.
That's a new question. I'll have Jim Hamilton follow it up for you. What was your store number again?
That's the Dallas.
5150.
Okay. We'll have Jim Hamilton follow up on that.
We'll get you an email out right away tomorrow on it.
And we were also trying to find out which models of the Performas we're going to be carrying in the near future. We've had a number of customers asking.
Jim, why don't you go ahead and answer that?
Well, we're actually going to be carrying, starting out the line with the Performa 475. We'll then go into the 550. And the higher-end models are actually yet to be determined. We've got their entire line offering right now, and we're trying to see what best fits in with our PowerPC line. So we will be to you as soon as we have good information on the Apple line.
Unlike most other retailers, Computer City is one of the few major retailers that will be authorized not only to carry Performa, but we're also authorized to carry the PowerPC. And on the high end, we're just trying to make sure we've got a good transition plan between high-end Performa and the PowerPC line.
Thank you. That gives a lot of information.
Okay, thank you.
My last question, Compaq 2 days ago announced a 15% price cut across the board, and needless to say, a lot of our customers are expecting to see some sort of humongous price cut. Is that going to be reflected anytime in the near future, or is that just going to feed into the line as new product comes in?
That's probably